remember how well he played for Cal. But think about how his pro career started. He thought he might be the first pick in the entire draft. Instead, Alex Smith was selected, and he went to San Francisco. He has to go all the way to 24 before Green Bay grabs him. And there's a guy who's eventually going to be in the Hall of Fame, or eventually was going to be in the Hall of Fame, sitting in front of him. He had to sit for that time, had to learn, had to wait, had to burn for his opportunity. And once he got it, boy, did he make good on it.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On play action, it's Rodgers. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Rodgers. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. The ball comes out.
For a 49er.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First man through, it's the fullback Juszczyk. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
He was
making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Rosen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now Rodgers. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, his defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline and unable to connect it. First carry now for Gus Edwards. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rosen. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Myles Garrett. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 3rd and long here for Rosen. Gets this one to Juszczyk. They can't corral him. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Rosen on 1st and 10. Pressure comes and down goes Rosen. Isaiah Simmons gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rosen, open man is born. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards there and a Niner 1st. Play action here with Rosen. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. The 40, past the 20. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the ball is knocked out.
Rosen on the keeper.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Intercepted by the Cardinals.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Run for Pollard. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. And a Cardinal first down.
Now Pollard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And it is now 21-0. And always a good first half when you can hit.
Hey, watch the slant. Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
On the give, this is their fullback. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Right back to Juszczyk again.
The give to the fullback.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball and where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play, he did. So you got to steel yourself at that point because the
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
On first down, Rodgers. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
11 yards. It's second down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
On the run. And got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
On play action, Rodgers. He's going to try and go. And this is caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals now adding. On first down, it's Rosen. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
35 yards that time on the punt, and the Cards will take over 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 7. Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
57, Mike 57. Not today, you are. Not today.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. His throw caught right around the 6.
Rodgers.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now here's Pollard, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Tony Pollard in the final. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
25-yard line.
Rosen will throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Now it's Rosen. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
It's been a tough one all game long.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hall. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Rodgers now to throw. On the crossing route, complete. It's Hall. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Give to the fullback on the dive. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute on it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The pass. A fumble on the play.
Dangerous. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 1st down, Pollard. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Watch out, watch out. Get 300. Get 300.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 9-yard touchdown. They'll run on 1st down. It's Edwards, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Draw play. Here's the fullback. It's Juszczyk. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. Now it's Edwards. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
41-yard line.
To throw is Rosen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Offense.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 13.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off near his own 48, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Back to the air, Rosen after the pick 6. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Holding offense.
That's not good enough, man.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Here's Pollard. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On third down, it's Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get him down here at the 23. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona.
Holding. Defense.
They were looking to throw. Holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
On play action, Rosen. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And 20.
Mark 22, Mark 22.
Here's Rosen. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm scared. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Holding. Offense.
Oh, you serious?
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Hey, check.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 17 yards on the pickup. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
2nd down.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game, the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
2
yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
straight.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Third down.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
He's got his man. It's Butler. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And now it's Rosen looking. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there